The Puck Portfolio with Andy MacNeil.
Hey, welcome to the Puck Portfolio. My name is Andy MacNeil. I'm your host. I'm here on weekdays to provide NHL projections, picks, betting advice, strategies, you name it, to help you make informed bets throughout the NHL season. Of course, this show is sponsored by NorthStar Bets, good old Canadian sportsbook, eh? Anyway, they offer early odds on the next day's NHL games. That has helped us out a lot here on this show. It's been a great run. Unfortunately, went 1-1 on Thursday with the Florida Panthers luckily getting the win over the Dallas Stars in pretty impressive fashion, I might say myself. But yeah, then the St. Louis Blues blew a 3-1 lead against the Vegas Golden Knights. They entered the second period up 3-1 on the Vegas Golden Knights and ended the second period down 5-3. So that was fun. They lost the game 6-3. No harm, no foul, though, as we split and didn't lose any money. So that was good. That was good. But anyways, we're going to get into talking about the projections right away. We'll get to the schedule breakdown in a little bit. But some big news out of Columbus. Well, after Thursday's show, of course, we bet the Columbus Blue Jackets at plus 175 on the money line to beat the New York Islanders. And shortly after Thursday's show, we learned that Elvis Merzlikins was not going to be in goal for the Blue Jackets on Thursday versus the Islanders. And so today here we learned that Patrick Laine is not making the trip as well. So this everything's gone wrong for the bet on the Blue Jackets. And I would not recommend betting the Blue Jackets now. Updated price minus 184 in favor of the New York Islanders. That is what the model has now that we know that Laine will not be in the game. And the best price in market right now, minus 177. Where are we at NorthStar Bets? Currently minus 185. So relatively good price, I guess, on the New York Islanders. But yeah, no edge there now that the two big pieces of this Blue Jackets lineup are out. But we can get a little bit of that back, or we can try to get a little bit of that back by betting the St. Louis Blues at minus 110 on Friday. They're in Columbus taking on the Blue Jackets, who will be, of course, traveling from Long Island back to Columbus to play the St. Louis Blues. The Blues let us down on Thursday, or Wednesday, sorry, but that's okay because they're not a bad team, and they've been a pretty good bounce back team all season long. They don't lose too many games in a row. Unfortunately, they don't win too many games in a row either. They're a better team than Columbus. No word on whether Patrick Laine will be in or out. He is just not making the trip to Long Island, so there's a chance that he could play on Friday against the St. Louis Blues. But right now, I've got him as 50-50 as to whether he will be in the lineup or not. And with that, and not knowing if Merzlikins will start, expecting him to be out again, but you never know, 50-50 chance that he will be out. The St. Louis Blues come in at minus 141. So I'm going to stray a little bit from the 1 unit approach here and risk 1.5 units or to win 1.5 units on the St. Louis Blues at minus 110. So that's a little bit better than a 1.6 unit bet to win 1.5 units on the St. Louis Blues. That's going to be my only play for Friday. I thought it was important to get that out of the way right away because, of course, we got most of Thursday's work out of the way on Wednesday's show. But let's get into Thursday's NHL games. Of course, we've got the Boston Bruins hosting the Buffalo Sabres. The Boston Bruins a minus 228 favorite according to the model. Let's see what the market has right now. Wow, plus 256 out there on the Buffalo Sabres, plus 239 at some sports books. We're looking at a relatively good price on the Boston Bruins at NorthStar Bets, minus 263. But I'm not interested in playing either side here. I guess I could be tempted to put a small bet down on the Sabres if this line gets really out of hand. The Sabres, of course, really looking for a win here. Just 4 wins in their last 12 games. A lot has gone wrong. Tage Thompson is back in the lineup, though. But yeah, not something I'm really eager to do right now. I've got 5 bets locked in already for Thursday. Of course, we've got a bet on the Toronto Maple Leafs, and a little bit of confusion there on Wednesday's show as I had the Maple Leafs on the screen listed at -128. That was a typo. Doesn't happen too often, but it did happen on Wednesday's show. The actual projection is -136 in favor of the Toronto, -141, sorry, in favor of the Toronto Maple Leafs. So some value there for sure. The market, though, against me on this one, they like the Senators plus 105 at some sports books. And actually plus 104 at NorthStar Bets on the Senators, -125 on the other side with the Maple Leafs. I've got a half unit play locked in there. I guess I still like them, but this is never a good sign to have the market going against you. You want to have that line value, of course, like we've got on a lot of our other plays, like the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Nashville Predators. Bet the Predators at plus 107. They are now a favorite at most sports books, every sports book. Yeah, the Lightning as high as a plus 117 underdog now. We got the Predators at plus 107. The Predators are now -125 at NorthStar Bets. So a ton of line value on the Nashville Predators. Of course, I would not recommend betting against the Preds again. But look, that's a great way to get some value throughout the NHL season. You see a team like the Lightning who are playing back-to-back games. They're playing a game against Pittsburgh. They announced that Andrei Vasilevsky is going to start. And you almost know for certain that it's going to be Jonas Johansson in goal the next game against the Predators on the second half of a back-to-back. So you can get ahead of the market. You bet the Predators early. When people are thinking about the Lightning and the Penguins, we're thinking about the next day. That's what this show is all about. And yeah, so Connor on Tampa plus 115. Yeah, I mean, that's a good bet too. So I could get a pretty good position here with the Lightning if I want it, given that I've already got a bet down on the Predators at plus 107. But let's look at yeah, I mean, at this point, it's the Lightning or nothing. I don't want to, this is a tough position to be in, right? Because people will say, "Oh, you're giving out both sides of the game." Well, I'm not. I'm on the Predators. That's my official play. But if I had just woke up today, not looked at the odds prior to today, I would be betting the Lightning right now. I would say, yeah, bet the Lightning. Um, so yeah, I mean, it's not a bad play by any means. This Nashville team, they're good, but they're not so good that they can't be beaten on the second half of a back to back. But anyways, very happy with my position on the Predators. Good luck, good luck. But yeah, that's not very nice. In the chat saying "Go Bolts." Come on, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? I'm here doing this work for you every day. You're gonna cheer against my bets. Awful. Awful. What do you think about that? That's terrible, is it not, Jake?
It's rough. I mean, you kind of want the chat to be on your side, and I
Yeah,
mean,
you
we, we
wanna
we found we found that value with Nashville yesterday, so that's what you're providing the viewers, so they should be backing you here.
and I'm helping them find the value on the Lightning the next day. And it's just it hurts a little bit. It hurts my heart, but I guess that's just that's the game, right? I'm just here to be used and abused, and that's it. But anyway, let's move on. The Anaheim Ducks at the Chicago Blackhawks. Got to play on the Anaheim Ducks. Uh, -104. Pretty good line, all things considered. Mostly -115, -120, some -110s out there in the market. I would still play the Ducks. I know Mason McTavish is not in the lineup. He was never expected. Well, earlier in the week, I guess he was expected to make the trip, but as of I think Monday, we knew that he was not going to make the trip. Obviously, I've got my Ducks hat on today. Oh, new sub. All right. So the guy that I was the chatter that I was giving a hard time to just a few minutes ago is a new sub. So I've got to forgive him. No, I'm just joking, guys. Look, whether you're here to tail or fade, etc. Obviously, keep it respectful. I don't care if you're cheering against my bets. If you've got the other side, I'm happy that you're making your own bets. I'm happy that you're, that you've got your own process. And yeah, I love it. I want everybody to be doing their own thing. And I've said it before, whether you want to be on the same side as me, whether you just want to maybe know where the overnight market is going to move. I do a pretty good job, I think, of predicting where the line is going to be on game day, that can provide value to you as well. Maybe you don't want to bet a game. Maybe you don't want to bet a team at a certain price, but you can say like, well, it looks like the market is going to move in that direction, in the opposite direction, so I can wait and get a better price later. So use this show however you want. I'm just happy you're here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. And of course, Connor, always in the chat. Thank you. Insight as well. He's always there providing his insight. He's on the Kings, Wings, Bruins, a plus 180 donkey parlay, he calls it. Gotta love that. Good luck on your parlay for sure. But anyways, let's get on to the Philadelphia Flyers and the Arizona Coyotes. We've got another good bet locked in on the Flyers as well. It was plus 117 yesterday. Where are we at now? They're a much shorter dog now, if not a favorite. Yeah, best price in market is even money. NorthStar Bets currently minus 104, minus 115 on the side of the Coyotes. As you can see, the projection model thinks the Flyers should be an underdog, plus 111, minus 111 on the side of the Coyotes, obviously. So we've got a half unit play down on the Philadelphia Flyers at plus 117. Not a lot of interest there. Really not a lot of interest in the rest of the slate. We've got some bets down on Thursday's games that we placed on Wednesday. Let's just see where we're at here. Connor says he might have to move across the border to get some of these North Star lines. Absolutely, definitely helps increase your chances of making a profit, getting down on some of these great NHL odds that we have here in Canada. But yeah, let's. I just want to look. Let's see where the lines are at right now. Okay, so 4.9% line value on the Flyers right now. Latest odds minus 104 at NorthStar Bets. We have plus 117. I guess we could have justified a bigger play. Maybe the model has underrated this one a bit, but still pretty close to where the market is at. The Anaheim Ducks, like I said, minus 104, now minus 114 at NorthStar Bets. So 2.2% line value on that one. And the Nashville Predators, 7.2% line value, minus 125 now. We got that one at plus 107. Debated where in the Preds hat today, but I mean the Ducks got the Ducks too, and this I think just matches the look better, and I'm a big fashion guy, of course. But anyways, we've got the Blue Jackets too. Latest odds, NorthStar Bets plus 150, but as we know now, that plus 175 bet, not a good bet. Anyways, so yeah, we will rock on here. We've got 5 bets locked in. The Toronto Maple Leafs, that is objectively my worst play so far. Luckily, it was just a small play, but we bet minus 132 on Thursday's show to win a half unit. Now it's minus 125, so not a good look there. But hey, you make the best out of it, and yeah. So anyway, thanks for tuning into today's show, guys. We will be back on Friday. It's going to be a big one. Of course, on Fridays, we look ahead to Saturday's NHL games. There's going to be a big card on Saturday. Actually, another big card on Sunday. So maybe you have to put in a little bit of extra work for Friday's show. Look ahead to Sunday, something like that. But whatever the case may be, please tune in. Please like the video. Appreciate it a ton. You guys have been doing great, liking the videos, the subscriber count going up every day. So please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. It's been a hell of a run here on the Puck Portfolio. We would have been up over 20 units if the St. Louis Blues had come through on Wednesday, but they did not. So we're still stuck at 19.2 units. Hey, that's not bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Return on investment, double digits, almost up around 20%, getting close. Love it. Notification on. Absolutely. We've got some great supporters in the chat here. Please tune in live. That's the best time to watch the show. But hey, check it out on Spotify, Apple, or the video VOD after when Jake gets it up. Hopefully with the right thumbnail because we reused the other thumbnail. Jake, you had one job. I'm just kidding. You had more jobs than that.
In my defense, I'm seeing the right thumbnail on the video. So
Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, all right.
no, no, no.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. Mitchie in the chat, another great listener viewer from down in Cowtown, 3 hours south of the city of champions here in Edmonton. But anyway, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, speaking, you know what? I'm terrible. This is a Cape Breton thing, by the way, where you try to get out. Like when I talk to my dad on the phone, we probably say like bye like 10 times, and then it's like, oh, and another thing. So yeah, this happens probably a lot more than I think it does. But anyway, I want to know how many of you are in the Edmonton area. So reach out to me on Twitter. If you're in the Edmonton area, I'm talking Sherwood Park, Stony Plain, Spruce Grove, etc. We should plan a get together one of these times. I'm sure we can find a great spot to host an event. Maybe watch some puck, obviously, talk betting, etc. But I'd really love to do a get together here in the city of champions very very soon. I know we've got some listeners down in Calgary. Maybe can make the trip up if we do it on a weekend. But yeah, let me know if that would be something that we can arrange because I would love to do that sooner rather than later, actually. So anyway, we'll see you on Friday. Thanks for tuning in today. Good luck with your bets on Thursday. Talk to you tomorrow.